Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bonita, and if you're new here, welcome to Kalakal. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering the colored hair Q&A questions, and I really don't want this video to be long, so we're just going to jump right into it. The first question was recommended hair dyes or best hair dyes to go for if you have natural hair. This was actually the most asked questions, so my recommendation is one, to always go for the least damaging hair dye. By that I mean always go for dyes that claim to be ammonia free, especially that one. That is a very harmful chemical. You do not want it associated to your hair, so go for dyes that are ammonia free. Some are even sulfate and paraben free, like Sheer Moisture. I haven't really seen Sheer Moisture here in Kenya, but I think you can get it on Amazon and then get it shipped. It's actually one of the most recommended safer hair dyes. I would also recommend Cream of Nature, because I have used Cream of Nature the first time I colored my hair, and it didn't give me any hard time. It wasn't harsh on my hair. Another recommendation would be Dark and Lovely, but Dark and Lovely mostly nimeona na watu wenye wame relax nywele. Most people with relaxed hair opt for, are fan of Dark and Lovely. So, and I've also seen Dark and Lovely on natural hair, and it's also ammonia free, so which is good. Another one I think would be Garnier. Garnier also have box dyes, and they are moisture rich. That is also another thing you need to look for when you're looking for a good hair dye. People I know some of these dyes may be quite a bit on the pricier side, but it's because it's good quality. These other dyes that are like very inexpensive tend to be really harsh on your hair. They tend to have the harsh chemicals which just damages your hair, and you find your hair breaking off like every time you wash it. Even the color fades so fast. So always go for quality. Okay, quality. Cheap is expensive, expensive is cheap. Someone says advice on dyeing process that won't completely damage hair, like e.g. using bleach and stuff like that. So for me, I've always had the number of times I've dyed my hair, I've had it professionally done. And one, I wouldn't advise using bleach, but people use bleach. It's your hair, you're supposed to have fun with your hair, but we are trying to go for the least damaging process. That is what we are going for. So when you're bleaching your hair, actually bleaching your hair damages your hair faster than when you're coloring it with just a dye. So try and avoid bleach as much as possible. That will be my personal advice, because when you're even dyeing your hair, you're stripping off the outer layer of your hair strands. So, and it's usually like an oil protectant of your hair strands. So when you strip it off, it becomes so thirsty for water. Like that's why colored hair mostly dries out, because you've stripped off that outer layer of your hair strands. Now when you bleach your hair, it completely opens your cuticles and damages it really bad. So that's why you have hair like if you want to color your hair pink, you can't just achieve that bright pink you want with like this dark hair. You can't. You have to like really lift it. That means bleaching it. So you try to completely open your hair cuticles so that that pink can ingia, you know. So I wouldn't advise bleaching. Question is, since it's hard to keep dyed hair moisturized, how do you manage to do it? Well, having colored hair, like I always say, colored hair is still damaged hair. Yeah, so for normal hair, that TLC you usually give it maybe enough, but when you color your hair, you have to go the extra mile. Like you have to give it extra TLC. You see that TLC you give your normal hair, add the extra. So you have to give it extra tender love and care. Another thing you have to do is to always keep it moisturized. Na moisturized simaanishi yushika your nywele and then uko like bado iko na mafuta so iko sawa. No. It can be dried out and the mafuta is just sitting on top of your hair. So I'd advise remoisturizing your hair once or twice before your next wash day. Yeah, just don't stay. If you're washing your hair once a week, you stay like from day 1 to day 7 with the same hairstyle, or even you've manipulated it, you've changed up your hairstyle throughout the week and you haven't even remoisturized your hair. That will cause some breakage and we do not want that. We want healthy looking damaged hair. Okay. So we've just said that the colored hair dries out really fast. So when you remoisturize it, even if it's just water, just make sure you moisturize it and seal in the moisture. Don't just apply a leave-in or spritz some water or some hair mist and then move along with your day. No, you have to seal in the moisture. You can use shea butter, wheat or raw. You can use heavy oils. You can use whichever oil you prefer, avocado, grapeseed. They all work great for your hair. So just use what your hair loves and what your hair will conceal the moisture and trap it from getting out. Next question, what products would you recommend to keep your hair moisturized? So I'll likely touch on this because I do have a video coming up on this about this in this hair series. So one, I would definitely recommend products that say that cater for colored hair. Yeah, and you can clearly, they're usually written. Always summer your products. Okay, always read your products to see if it's going to cater for your hair needs. So one of my best is Mosaka. Of course, if you haven't watched my top affordable products, it's one of them. And I used it like for 2 months straight. After I colored this, I put on this color on my hair. It was actually at the roots of my hair, so I used it for like 2 months straight and it was so good. I even saw some growth like immediately after those 2 months. So they do cater for dreadlocks, natural hair, color treated hair. Just look for products with that specific claim, yeah, to your hair needs. Another one is you can use cream of nature products because they themselves do have hair dyes, so I feel like it's just makes sense to use their products. Also there's Sheer Moisture. So I think most of Sheer Moisture product ranges, they do cater for color treated hair. as well as chemical treated hair, like relaxed hair, and of course natural hair. Another one would be tresemme. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, but they do have a colored hair range. I'll try and insert a picture somewhere here. Next question. If your dyed hair starts breaking off, what could be the possible reasons and how do you deal with that? Well, one of the possible reasons could be that you're not moisturizing your hair enough, especially the colored part of your hair, and most likely if it's your ends, you know, your ends are the oldest part of your hair, yeah, because it grows out like outwards. So this part was here when I grew out, yeah. So this part, the ends of your hair are the oldest part of your hair, so they tend to be weaker than your hair from your roots. So you need to give it, like I said, give extra attention to those parts, yeah. Moisturize it enough, and don't wait for it to dry out for you to re-moisturize. First, try and see how long it takes, like after your wash day, try and see how long it takes for it to dry out or for it to need the re-moisturizing, and then the next time do it before it gets to that part. Sijui kama mmenielewa, I hope mnanielewa, yeah. So moisture is very key when it comes to dried hair, yeah. So, and sealing in that moisture, especially that part, you have to seal in the moisture for it to look healthy, for it to be healthy, at least to try and be healthy, because you know, we're just trying. But another reason could be you're using the wrong products. Now when it comes to products, the products you are using before you colored your hair and after you color your hair, it might not exactly work for you, because like maybe the product doesn't really cater for colored hair. So because colored hair is damaged hair, but I'll keep on repeating that, yeah, so that you know what you're getting yourself into. Colored hair is still damaged hair, but we are trying to go the least damaging way, even though tunajiconsole. So maybe the products don't work for you, an ingredient. Also another thing, when you're buying your products, learn to know your ingredients. Like maybe your hair doesn't do well with protein, yeah, and then you might get some conditioners or conditioning treatment that have protein in it, and nywele yako imekataa, like it maybe dries out or it's too much for your hair, it starts reacting in a different way. So watch out for products, look for products that really suit your hair needs. Also, like I always say, natural hair and getting the right products for your natural hair is a trial and error, okay, because everyone's hair is different. What might work for me may not work for you, yeah. So try and look for products that suit your needs. Question: how do you maintain the colored hair to avoid it falling out? Again, extra mild, extra tender love and care, okay. It's a special, it has special needs, yeah. So you really have to take care of it, even if it means doing your research, yeah, on even what DIYs you can do to give that extra moisture boost to your hair. Do that, like go the extra mile of wanting to actually take care of your hair. If sometimes you feel taking care of just your natural hair is too much work, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I really don't think you can handle colored hair. You have to take the extra step of taking care of colored hair, because it really needs attention because you've damaged it. Yeah, ni kama ujikate and then like you don't even weka elastoplast, you just walk around or go touching things that may infect it. You have to take care of that wound. So expectations where after dyeing your hair, you might notice that your hair may change. It may change. Keyword may change. It doesn't always have to change, but it may change. At some point, maybe your porosity may change or your curl pattern may change. You can have a situation where maybe your whole, I don't know if it's just me or because I think all my natural hair life after my big chop, I've had colored hair, like from the time I finished high school, stayed home kidogo, ile unashuka ndio nywele imeme, and then I colored my hair. I've never gone back. Like since then, I've always had colored hair. So like how my curl pattern is, like huku nyuma, the curls are tight, like they're really tight. The curls are tight, but huku mbele, huku katikati kwanza, some curls are very loose. I don't know if it's because of the dye or if that's how my hair is. It requires extra work. That is another expectation. Extra work. Your routine may change from your products to you having to re-moisturize your hair maybe once or twice before your next wash day. Your products may also change. Someone said, hey, what color do you use on your hair? It looks so nice. Thank you. So the color I used on my hair is called Bio Leaf, if I'm not wrong. It's been 2 years. I don't think I can remember the exact name, but I think that's the name. I got it colored, like I said, professionally in a salon called Roots. It's a dreadlock salon in Tao. Iko Nanak House, Kimathi Street, right opposite Mission Center or Tribeca, that key building. So they usually have their own products, the salon itself. So I used their hair dyes, and the specialty is dreadlocks, and dreadlocks are also natural. It's also natural hair, so I feel like it's safe to use. I think I would recommend because haijanipea stress, and it's almost over. I need to re-dye my hair. Yeah, so the color I used was golden copper and another one which is not too far from it. I think I mixed 2 colors, I think, but one thing I remember is golden copper is what we used, like almost all of it. So yeah, you can visit them and ask your questions or even decide to color your hair. I would definitely recommend them. Why does highlight break my locks? I think I have said under the question about falling out, you may not be moisturizing your hair enough, or you're using the wrong products for your hair. So try and check which one is the most effective one. After how long do I reapply a dye? What I would personally recommend is that maybe you are going for a certain type of color, maybe a light blonde one, and then you color it, but then it's not exactly what you wanted, like you want it to be lighter. And after you've done that, you can't really bleach your hair, because we do not do bleach here, we do bleach. Yeah, so I'd recommend waiting a few months, maybe 2, and then retouching up on that color. Like you put that color back on and let it, like the whole process, let it sit and then wash it off. I believe it will be brighter. Yeah, so there's that. Or you could I would personally recommend reapplying your hair dye once a year. I think at least once a year. Don't overdo it, because if you do it excessively, you're going to damage your hair even more, and that is not our goal. Our goal is to do the least damaging thing to our hair, least process. I personally dye my hair every 2 years. So I first dyed my hair in 2016, and then I did it in 2018. So I'm due to do it in 2020, but I've always had it professionally done. And this Rona situation, I don't know if we're going to do it, but we shall see. We shall see. Have you ever dyed your hair by yourself? No, I have not. Like I said, I've always had it professionally done, but by the look of things, I think I might just do it myself. I don't know, I'm not too sure, but if I do get to do it, I'm definitely going to do a tutorial for you guys. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, it's your hair, okay? And it's just hair. It will come and it will go, so have fun with it while you still can. Yeah, while you still have the opportunity. So have fun with your hair, okay? If you feel like a pop of color will just make it look prettier, or feel a certain type of way, or you want to show your personality, like hair color can sometimes say a lot, and I don't know, it's a good thing that we should just embrace it. If you want to color your hair, color it. It is yours. Color your hair and enjoy it. We'll have this video as episode 1 of the colored hair series, and if you're interested in it, do stick around for more. I do have some good videos planned out for this particular hair series that I'm very much excited about, so stick around, don't go anywhere. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Okay, yeah, so don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I do want to say a special thank you to all the 120 subscribers that joined the family and are supporting my channel. Thank you so much. I want you to know you are seen and you are very much appreciated. Yeah, so let's keep growing, so keep sharing. Okay, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.